EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Atlanta Falcons. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And we are underway here in Atlanta. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Ready? Let's go. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Lions will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play. They'll go again with Robinson. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
From the gun, here is Pettis. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Go street.
Williams in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one is caught by the rookie from Oregon. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Lions first down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Lions will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game. But when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. It's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On first down, it's Penix going for it all. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 41 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Quick throw here is complete. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
It is 2nd and 9.
Street! Come on, set! 60 Bison, 60, go Rig, go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
And here's Bijan. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Devontae Turpin on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Get it! 70 Timberwolves, go!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Cowboy 80. Viking 18.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Lions 1st down. A gain of 9.
We are through 1. It's the Lions who have the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Lions ball to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready! 60. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Let's go now.
Quickly to Laporta on the RPO. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hands. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of
A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Detroit.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Laporta in motion. The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Go! 19 Tiger, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Here's 3rd and 7.
18, Pioneer. Here we go, strike. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
What's his kick? Is good. The Lions going to open up a 17-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Plant. It's Penix. On a man left side. It's caught. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A gain there of 27 yards. On the ground, it's Robinson. Ooh. A gain there of 11. First down, Atlanta.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Go, Reed, go. Ready, go.
And he field. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Quick throw, taken in. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the gun, it's Penix. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one's broken up in the end zone, and it's incomplete. Look, great work just to get those hands up there, and now it's 4th down. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision, as this ball comes out to the 35.
On the stick. Back. Panther 60. Panther 60. Cut 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Williams in motion. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds. A yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
Ready.
2 minutes to go here. Till halftime. Greg and I back to Atlanta. In a moment. 3rd and a yard.
Go. Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Check mash. Check mash. Ready.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the 1st down anyway.
He'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's complete. It's Arian Smith.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3.
Ready. Lightning 18. Lightning 18. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now a timeout at Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Here's the Lions punt team now. The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
On the double. Let's go. 19, look, cowboy 80.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. Throwing right, it's taken in, and he's taken down up past the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. They'll throw. It's Penix. He's going to air this one out. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return starts from the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. The pressure too much, and he goes down. Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Penix. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. The Falcons getting their punter out there, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Now he'll air one out. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, here is Penix, and that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return.
Come on. Set. Hurt. Steady.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
That's good.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
That's right side and brought in by Williams.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Third and long.
Right there. Hurt. Here we go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Lions will punt this ball away. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. He'll return it from the 11.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Check, Bobcat! Check, Bobcat! Set up! Ready?
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He's to the 25, and they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
So, first and 10 now from the 30.
19!
Throwing is Penix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
On second down, Penix. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
Incomplete.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts.
Third down
And it's going to bring up a third down.
You know, so far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
Third and long. Here's Penix. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. First and 10 now from the 36.
Come on.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Not much happening there, just a short game. So, from the 37, here's second down and 9. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
Okay, break. Ready? Go.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to have a Lions first down. Able to convert. Third and short, and they pick up 4.
And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need-to-have-it situations. Tough yards. He's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is hard. And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions will extend this third quarter lead.
Falcons 6. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Pass midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Robinson. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Penix. He's going to look for the home run ball. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Falcons.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now Penix and the Falcons will line it up and go for 2.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Looking to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 42-yard line.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the... .48-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Let's go.
Now this time they'll look to throw. This is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Plant. It's Penix. Push this one downfield, looking for Schultz. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 2.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those kinds of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
It's 3rd and 4.
Deputy! 60 Eagle! 60 Eagle! Ready.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. They're all set to kick this one away.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Penix. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Here's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Here's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The score, Lions 31, Falcons 19. Harrison Beavis to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Here comes 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. They come through the minute 25 left to go in the contest. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. We're about ready now for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling.